Hello, this is Frank De La Torre. I am doing a series on RTCA DO254 as I have experienced it. I do not plan to go over any of the details or actually the high level ideas of DO254 as in read directly from the DO254 design guidance manual, if you will. I do not plan on doing that. That exists. You can read through it. I plan on going lower, delving lower into the design guidance itself, talking about it, how it applies to us, where the rubber meets the road. This is the most important thing. Most people end up reading this DO254 by RTCA and get nowhere with it, do not understand how to apply it, do not understand its role in their world. This is why I call it demystified, DO254 demystified. All right, so there's a reality that I want to talk about quickly here. The reality is this. In my experience, people and companies want to hurry up and get the design out, and perhaps a customer is forcing this issue, as I have seen as well. There's a problem here. This is a mistake. The problem is this. You do the design, you probably even have traversed much of the entire design life cycle, and yet have thrown DO254 and your planning documents to the wayside and decided that can wait until the end. Trust me, this is a mistake. What happens is no validation or verification happens until the very end of the project. This will create problems. So you can see my next bullet point here. Problems created. Well, number one is that your development timeline that has been well documented, I'm sure, by management for financial reasons, fiscal reasons, will be extended. They're expanded. It is not an if, it will be. Why? Because the rigors of DO254 demand that you give it its due attention. And if you wait till the end, then all that you have done for the design and even in your planning documents, which should have been created at the beginning of the process, and so that you can abide by the planning documents, which are derived from RTCA DO254 in large part, probably not following those design documents, uh, process documents rather, based upon DO254. So you have a whole history of documentation, of configuration management, of reviews and validation of requirements, if they exist, that has not been done. It hasn't taken place. It has not been kept up to date. Nothing of that sort exists. So since there's no requirements, there can be no validation. There obviously can be no verification. And this obviously means that there's probably no configuration management happening either. The configuration management that could happen by that point is all of the design data would be entered into configuration management. And this is not, I've seen configuration management where it's on people's personal hard drives or on thumb drives or stacks of paper on their desk. This is from my understanding and from my experience, not acceptable. It has to be under control. By that, it is in software, a piece of versioning software, ClearCase, for example. There's many. There's Serena Dimensions. There are others that people use. Um, Tortoise SVN, that are designed to keep your documents, your software, under version control, to be checked in and checked out, time stamped, etc. This is something that has to happen not just with your design documents, your design data, but also the validation and verification data as well. These are very important documents, very important processes, portions of the process that have to be met. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is stop, and you can see my contact information here if you'd like to get a hold of me for more information or help with your planning documents or requirements. You can contact me, Frank D, at towerde.com, my website, and my phone number to leave me a message. Thank you for your time.